Hey, tonight I do want to brag on two Tulsans who saw a few students at a school in need, so they made a vow to change that. Well, now, 13 years later, their nonprofit is helping lots of students in every Tulsa public school. It's called Project ELF, and it's tonight's Tell Me Something Good. Years ago, close friends Terry Hosebry and Lori Tilley were worried how they'd stay in touch as they started raising their families. Little did they know a pair of shoes would be the tie that binds them together 13 years later.
Our first request was for a pair of shoes, and that's what our logo is.
Terry was at her child's school one day when a counselor pointed out some children whose shoes were way too small. Terry and Lori pooled their money and bought some shoes.
So we started thinking, how are kids, all around town getting things that they need?
It was then an idea was born.
We started with 3 schools and had about 30 friends that said, yeah, put me on an email list and let me know if there's something you need.
It's a grassroots network called Project ELF.
When a school would have a need, they'd email us, then we'd let our elves know via email, and someone would say, well, I'll take care of that, and they'd bring it to us, and we'd get it to the school.
Requests come in all shapes and sizes all year long. Shoes, backpacks, clothing, uniforms, prom dresses, money for yearbooks, and more.
We've had children their musical instrument was stolen, and we'll help them out with that.
Every need met, sometimes within hours, thanks to elves that now number almost 900.
We'd love to have more on the list for sure.
Elves have answered the call at every TPS school as well as some private schools. They provide what's needed, then volunteers deliver the items to the school.
We've been so fortunate with the generosity that literally every request that we've received, we've been able to fill.
And it's not just elves these days. Corporations and businesses have joined the cause.
Lots of different organizations will call and say, hey, we'd love to do a drive on your behalf. What do you need now?
The success of Project ELF now serves as a model for other nonprofits all across the nation. And it all started with 2 great friends, a pair of shoes, and the generosity of Oklahomans.
We just get to see how incredibly generous this community is every single day.